What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How's everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Before we get into the news, I've been posting like a madman on Instagram and TikTok, so follow me over there if you don't already. At Greggles TV, I would give you all a big digital hug if you did, each and every one of you guys. But with that said, we have a bunch of news stories and a couple of questions. So let's jump into the tech news. First story of the day has to do with One UI 5.0. We've talked a little bit about it, and there's just more fuel in this fire that gets me really pumped about this. Check this out. Tweet from Ice Universe saying One UI 5.0 has begun to build, and it is currently known that there are major changes in animation, and that's what we've been hearing. A lot of information leading up to the animations being much more improved on these Galaxy phones that are going to be having One UI 5 to make it feel more snappy and fluid and fast. And the phones are already pretty damn fast, but if you can make them faster and more fluid feeling and less of a like a I'm all for this. I'm really stoked. This is one of the things when I was just playing with my Pixel phone the other day, I was like, dang, this thing is so smooth and fast. Even though performance-wise, it actually performs worse than what the processor inside of the latest Galaxy phones, but still, it's so much snappier and fluid feeling than a Galaxy phone. Hopefully One UI 5 brings this up to Pixel-esque feeling. As you can see from the headline, Samsung's 50 million unsold phones are a bad omen for the market. And what this means is Samsung, there's a report coming out of Korea that Samsung has phones, 50 million of them that are unsold. Now, I look at this one of two ways. And is it bad? Yes, kind of bad for the economy that these phones have not been sold. Most of these phones, I guess, are their mid-range phones, they're A-series phones. And when I look at that again, I'm like, well, at least it's not their top tier phones. So maybe it's a good thing. Maybe people want a better experience or the best experience they can get. So they do go to that top layer of phones. So again, I think it's kind of a good thing, but I also can see it being a bad thing because if you have that many leftover phones, it's kind of telling of the economy in a whole. Maybe it means that the lower to middle class, it doesn't have the money to buy these phones. Not that they can't afford more expensive phones, but maybe they're the ones that buy most of those phones financially. Or maybe it means older folks who do have money but don't need the best phone buy those phones. So I don't know, I can see it both ways, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. You can see from Ice Universe's tweet, a 1 terabyte version of the Z Fold 4 exists, at least in Korea, and he shows off a little graphic showing it off. We've talked about this recently that there should be a 1 terabyte version of the Z Fold 4. And again, it might be only in Korea, it might only be in China, it might be all these, countries that most of my audience don't even think watches me from, but still, it's good. It's at least a good indication that we're going to get this 1 terabyte version. So we'll keep our fingers crossed on this story still. And our last story of the day is the absolute, I think, ugly. I definitely won't be using these wallpapers of the Galaxy Z Fold 4. They look quite similar to the Z Fold 3. They're kind of uninspiring. Again, I wouldn't use them. Maybe you love them, but I just would not use them. And here they are, tweeted out by Gary Vianhan, I think I said that right. I don't like these at all. I would not use these as my wallpaper at any time. But would you guys, do you think these are ugly? That'll be your question of the day, or do you love them? Let me know, again, in the comments down below. With that said, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat. First question of the day comes from Original As Plays, says, don't you feel 2022 has flown by? We're already 1 month away from the Z Fold 4 launch. Yes, I mean, the way I look at it is ever since got into high school, time has flown by. And then once you get out of high school, it goes by even faster. And then once you have, you get into your 30s and 40s, it goes by even faster. Once you have kids, it goes even faster. And you just multiply and add on all these different layers. And time just is like, it seems like 1 year takes a day. It's quite scary. And our last question from Mr. Jojo to go. Question, have you noticed on the Z Fold 3 that the YouTube Shorts button appear and sometimes goes away with another button? I don't watch YouTube Shorts all that much. When I do though, which is not a lot, I don't notice any issues with it working or being there, or I just use it when I see it generally, and it's usually when I don't know, it's for me, it's like short form content. It's like, it's so addicting, but then it's not satisfying. It's like eating something and you feel like that next bite is gonna be satisfying. That's why I like just plain old YouTube videos. You get your satisfaction, you get your meat and potatoes, you get your dessert, you get your vegetables, you get your appetizers. But I feel like with short form content on TikTok and Insta stories and Insta Reels and things like that and YouTube Shorts, I feel like it's just like, I don't know, I try not to get addicted by it. Let me know about you guys. Do you love that stuff? Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.